Are you waiting for tomorrow to be happy? Think about it. How many times have you said, I will do it tomorrow. I will be happy when I get a new job. I will spend time with my family next week. We are always waiting for the perfect time. We are always saving our happiness for the future. But what if I tell you that tomorrow is a lie? What if tomorrow never comes? Welcome to our channel. Today, we are going to learn English through a very powerful story. It is a story about the biggest mistake we make in our lives. Listen carefully, relax, and let this story change the way you see your life. Once upon a time, in a busy and noisy city, lived a man named Arthur. Arthur was 35 years old. He was a very smart and hard-working man. He worked in a big office building, high up in the sky. Arthur had one rule in life: work hard today so you can enjoy life tomorrow. Because of this rule, Arthur was always busy. He woke up at 5 o'clock a.m. every single day. He drank his coffee quickly. He never looked out the window. He never listened to the birds singing. He just looked at his computer screen and worked. One beautiful Sunday morning, the sun was shining brightly. The sky was clear and blue. Arthur's phone rang. It was his best friend, David. "Hey, Arthur," David said happily. "The weather is perfect today. We are going to the park for a picnic. Come with us. We haven't seen you in months." Arthur looked at the pile of papers on his desk. He sighed and said, "I am sorry, David. I have a big project. I need to make more money. I need to secure my future. I will go with you guys next time, I promise." "You always say next time, Arthur," David said sadly. "Okay, goodbye." A few weeks later, it was his mother's birthday. She called him in the evening. Her voice was warm and gentle. "Arthur, my dear," she said, "I cooked your favorite dinner. Are you coming home tonight?" Arthur was still at the office. The sky outside was dark. "Mom, I am so sorry," Arthur replied. "My boss gave me extra work. If I finish this, I will get a promotion. I will buy you a beautiful present and we will celebrate next month, I promise." "I don't need presents, Arthur," his mother said softly. "I just want to see my son. But I understand. Work hard. I love you." "Love you too, Mom. See you soon." Years passed. The seasons changed. Spring turned into summer, and autumn turned into winter. Arthur kept his promise to himself. He worked harder than anyone else. And he became very successful. He became the boss of the company. He bought a huge house with a beautiful garden. He bought an expensive car. He had millions of dollars in his bank account. He finally had everything he wanted for his future. But one evening, Arthur sat in his huge, beautiful house. It was very quiet. Too quiet. He picked up his phone to call David. The phone rang and rang, but nobody answered. He looked at David's social media. David had moved to another country with his family. They looked so happy in the pictures. Arthur was not in those pictures. Arthur then looked at a photo of his mother on the table. She had passed away 2 years ago. He had bought her the most expensive flowers for her funeral, but he remembered her words. "I don't need presents. I just want to see my son." Suddenly, Arthur felt a sharp pain in his chest. He was rich, but he was completely alone. He had sold all his beautiful todays to buy an empty tomorrow. Arthur walked out of his house. It was a cold winter night. The snow was falling slowly from the dark sky. He walked without knowing where he was going. He just wanted to escape his quiet house. After walking for a long time, he saw a small, strange shop at the end of a narrow street. The shop had a warm, yellow light inside. The wooden sign above the door said, "The Shop of Lost Things." Arthur pushed the heavy door. Ding! A small bell rang. The shop was full of interesting things. Old books, dusty mirrors, broken clocks, and beautiful paintings. Behind a large wooden table stood an old man. The man had long silver hair and a very kind smile. His eyes looked like they knew all the secrets of the world. "Welcome, Arthur," the old man said softly. Arthur stepped back. "How do you know my name?" The old man chuckled. "I know many things. I am the keeper of lost things. And you, my friend, have lost something very important." "I haven't lost anything," Arthur said proudly. "I am a very rich man. I have a big house, a great job, and a lot of money. If I lose something, I can just buy a new one." The old man shook his head slowly. He picked up a small, empty glass jar from the table and held it up. "You can buy many things, Arthur, but you cannot buy what goes inside this jar." "What goes inside that jar?" Arthur asked, feeling curious. "Time," the old man answered. "This is your jar of life. When you were born, this jar was full of golden sand. Every day, a little bit of sand falls out, and once it falls out, it never goes back in." The old man pointed at Arthur. "You spent all your golden sand looking at the future. You traded the warm sun for a cold office. You traded your mother's dinner for a promotion. You traded your friend's laughter for money. You saved everything for tomorrow. But look." The old man gave the jar to Arthur. Arthur looked inside. There were only a few grains of sand left at the bottom. "No," Arthur whispered. His hands began to shake. "This is a trick! I am only 45 years old. I have a long life ahead of me." "Time does not care about your age," the old man said seriously. "Time is the only true currency in this world. A poor man and a rich man both have 24 hours in a day. The difference is how they use it. You waited for tomorrow to live, but tomorrow is just a dream. Today is the only reality you have." Tears filled Arthur's eyes. The heavy truth crushed his heart. He fell to his knees in the dusty shop. "Please," Arthur cried, "take all my money. Take my house. Take my cars. Just give me my sand back. Give me one more day with my mother. Give me one more picnic with my friends. Please." The old man looked at Arthur with pity. He walked around the table and put his hand on Arthur's shoulder. "I cannot sell you time. Nobody can. But I can give you a gift." The old man reached into his pocket and took out a simple, old pocket watch. He placed it in Arthur's hand. "This watch does not tell the time of the day," the old man explained. "It tells the time of your life. Whenever you hear it tick, remember that you are alive right now. Do not wait for tomorrow. Choose yourself today. Choose your loved ones today. Live today." Arthur closed his eyes tightly. He held the watch against his chest. He could hear it ticking. Tick, tock, tick, tock. The sound was so clear. It sounded like a heartbeat. Suddenly, a bright light filled the room. Arthur felt a sudden rush of wind. He opened his eyes. He was not in the antique shop. He was sitting at his desk in his office. He looked at the computer screen. He looked at his hands. He looked at the calendar on the wall. It was Sunday morning. The exact same Sunday morning from 10 years ago. Arthur's heart beat fast. Was it a dream? Was it magic? He didn't know, and he didn't care. He looked at the clock. It was 9 a.m. Suddenly, his phone rang. It was David. Arthur answered immediately. "Hey, Arthur," David said. "The weather is perfect today. We are going to the park for a picnic. Come with us." Arthur smiled, a big, real smile. Tears of joy ran down his face. "Yes, David," Arthur said loudly and happily. "I am coming. I will be there in 20 minutes. He turned off his computer. He left the paperwork on his desk. He ran out of the office building. When he stepped outside, the warm sunlight hit his face. He closed his eyes and felt the breeze. He listened to the birds singing. It was the most beautiful sound in the world. After the picnic, he went straight to his mother's house. He hugged her tightly and ate dinner with her. He told her how much he loved her. From that day on, Arthur never waited for tomorrow. He still worked, but he understood the true value of today. He realized that happiness is not a place you arrive at in the future. Happiness is a way of traveling right now. Thank you for listening to this story. What about you? Are you acting like the old Arthur? Are you waiting to be perfectly ready? Are you waiting to have more money to be happy? Remember the jar of golden sand. Your time is slipping away, right now, as you watch this video. Do not let your life pass by while you are looking at your phone or worrying about the future. Call your parents, meet your friends, go for a walk, read a book. Practice your English today, not tomorrow, because tomorrow is a lie. Today is a gift. That is why we call it the present. If this story touched your heart, please leave a comment below. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Subscribe to our channel to learn English with more inspiring stories. See you in the next video. And remember, live today.
you.